Hi everyone, welcome to week 9. We're going to dive into social and emotional development in early childhood. We are finishing up the early childhood stage this week. I can't believe it. Our child is growing up so quickly. And I really just first want to thank you for your patience after last week and all the technical difficulties that occurred last week. And so, in order to address some of those technical difficulties, I wanted to go back to week 8 really quickly and show you some adjustments that I've made. So by the time you see this navigation video, you're going to see the play pause it for chapter 8 lecture. And what I've done is I've extended the due date for this play pause it lecture to be due next Sunday. So you have a whole nother week. So October 25th, which is a Sunday, is when your chapter 8 play pause it is due. And if you're saying, oh, but I use those to take the quiz and I've already taken the quiz, don't fret. I have actually made an adjustment to your Chapter 8 reading quiz as well. I've not only extended the due date to Sunday, October 25th, just like the Play Pause It study lecture for Chapter 8, but I've also given a second attempt allowed. So for those of you who have already taken the quiz, you have an extra attempt. For those of you who haven't taken the quiz, you have 2 attempts. So there's a second attempt for everyone. So that is my way of saying thank you for your patience as I'm trying to figure out the technical problems that are occurring. Another thing I wanted to make you aware of is in your Play Pause It study lectures for Chapter 8 and then from moving forward, I'm using lectures that I did on Zoom in spring because they're already pre-recorded and I don't have to worry about anything deleting my recordings or the closed captioning. So a little note about that, there were students in attendance on those live lectures from spring. And so you might hear students ask questions. There's a couple of times where there's some background noise, but I watched it and it's not too bad. You're welcome to move forward through that extra noise if it bothers you. But I really encourage you to listen to the questions that were asked because they might be questions that you've also had as you're watching the lectures. So that's one addition, one small change. There will be some feedback and some questions during the Play Pause It lectures. Okay, so that is my adjustment to week 8, but in week 9, let me show you what we will be doing. So first of all, you're going to have a really neat discussion. I'm always excited about this week's discussion. We're looking at gender stereotypes in children's television. So what messages are being sent to children through television shows aimed at their age group? So I'll walk you through what that looks like in just a second. And it's worth 20 points, not 15. I apologize for that error. But you also have your Play Pause It study lecture for Chapter 9 and your quiz for Chapter 9 this week, both due Sunday the 25th. In addition, you have your exam number 3, which covers chapters 7, 8, and 9. So that's that culminating exam worth 50 points. You have 60 minutes to complete 25 multiple choice questions. If you get DSPS accommodations, I will provide that extension to you as well. But I haven't seen anybody really go over needing the 60 minutes. So I'm really excited with how well everyone is doing. And those are your assignments for the week. So before I finish, I just want to go over the gender representations discussion really quickly. So you get to watch cartoons and watch children's television this week, which is kind of exciting. I would like you to watch any children's television show aimed at children between the ages of 3 to 6 years old. While you're watching the show, I want you to look at what messages you're seeing coming out of the show about gender. So are they gender stereotypes? Are they breaking gender stereotypes? I want you to really take notes on what you see and then use those notes to write your reflection and your response to this discussion post. So the questions are, does the show reinforce typical gender stereotypes? Does it show characters breaking these stereotypes? Do you think that children watching this show will think that children of any gender can do anything they want? Or will they learn that boys have certain jobs and girls have other jobs? So are they learning about a binary system? Are they learning are they getting messages about what boys can do versus what girls can do? I want you to really do an in-depth reflection on what you saw when you watched the show. So remember, your initial post, your initial response to this discussion is due on Friday the 23rd, and your responses to your peers are due by Sunday, October 25th. So that's your week. I hope you have a wonderful week this week. Please reach out if you have any questions. And again, thank you so much for your patience this past week. It was not fun to have all those technical difficulties, but you all just were champs through that week. So thank you so much. And I look forward to another great week. Take care.